Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Sore. Should be okay. I hope. She's tough. Tough kid. She's been through a lot of surgeries. Very, very tough kid. But I suppose you can't be a rugby player and not be a tough kid. So I've been working on a drawing. I'm not going to paint it today, but I've been working on a painting a drawing of what Naj sent me, and it's going to be in this format, because it is in that portrait style. So I'm going to do something in portrait today. Normally I paint landscape all the time. Hey, Bree. Good morning, afternoon. I know. I don't have any tape on the back of that, and I just started hearing it bouncing all over the place. Let's see. Look, we have a yellow dot. Well, it's actually yellow ochre, but whatever. It's close enough to yellow. There we go. Let's plop that right there. I know I painted a yellow background yesterday, but I'm kind of digging yellow right this minute. So let's just toss this in here. Grab just a touch of raw sienna. I'll kind of throw that right in here. I'm just gonna ease it in. And swipe a little bit of the white right in here and kind of just ease our way on down. Take some of those brush strokes out. Excuse me, sorry about that. Got my ever popular friend Flem. He likes to come and harass me every day. It's okay, I'm ignoring you. Maybe. And the sunset or sunrise. We were just kind of ignoring that. As well, I can't really sunrise and sunset at the same time. I could give it a go, but it's probably not going to work. It's that whole, two places at the same time thing. Yeah. Just gonna draw it out. Okay. Just toss that in there for a little bit of that. And just put the paint on there and see what it does. We're not going to really argue about it today. It's going to do what it wants. Let's grab some of the darker brown colors. Maybe plop a couple of those right in here. A little bit of water. Hey, Hey, Nika and Peter Vlog, how are you? I saw you the other night. Yes, I lurk. I lurk in a lot of people's channels. She was doing a live the other night. So I don't always chat with people. Doesn't mean I'm not around. I go professional, you know. Got really good at lurking. It's because I try to do it while I'm doing other things, and lately it seems like I'm always doing something else. Let's go with a little yellow ochre, a little swipe of white. Let's just lighten that up right in there. I'll wipe our brush off. Yep, I'm good at it. Yeah, we'll just softly kind of blend that in right there. And I'm gonna just do that right there and then kind of pull that down. Grab a little bit of the dark brown. And maybe we'll just kind of tap in a little something right here. We're just gonna ease it in. Don't want to lose our bright color there. And we'll just tap it on down. Kind of get a little dark spot in that. We'll go with a darker brown. I'm trying to avoid the blacks today. Don't want the dark colors to be so off. So we're kind of just using dark browns. As you all know, I love black. I wear black. Black's a great color, but trying to get into more purples and for tinting colors, you know, try to. Hey, Jim. Now this is just all background. This is all this is. It's just the background colors for me. Now we'll go ahead and kind of bring this yellow down in here. And we'll kind of ease out all those brush strokes. Kind of. Let's see what we can do with that other brush now. Let's grab the ye old fan brush. Let's go darker green. It's kind of an English ivy green. We'll toss him back over here. dark right in there. Go like that. Go a little bit. I'll go with the hunt. I think it's Hooker's Green. A little bit lighter color than a darker color. Hello, how are you today? Backseat rhythm. Backbeat. Beat. Beat. Strip that in there, put that in there, kind of get that in. Those different colors going, got a little darker up here again. Got a little bit right in there. Definitely can't look at it today. I mean, right now. I will check it out a little bit. Let's kind of grab the, because I don't have a super long time today, like usual. Seems like. My little girl had surgery, not my little girl. Yeah, she's almost 30, but she's still my little girl. She had surgery yesterday, so today I'm being considerate. And let's just kind of drop a couple of these in there. We'll go a little bit of the dark stuff here. Let's wipe that one swipe on the. And we'll just kind of ease that in there occasionally. Yeah, that would be nice. And we'll just kind of. Yeah, it was not planned surgery, that's for sure. And we'll kind of just drop a couple of those in there. Get that whole tree line going up there, up into that mountain. Let's grab the darker brown with this here brush. No, she's home now. She got home late yesterday. You kidding? I'm not gonna keep her. Push them out the door even if they have heart surgery. Alright, let's swipe into the. You know what? I'm gonna grab a little bit of the green. I'm gonna move it over here. I'm gonna grab some of the dark brown. And what do we want to use? We want to use Hooker's Green. Yep. Let's tap that in there. And we'll drop that one right in there like that. A couple of trees here and there. Yep, that's one thing I have never had any interest in heading into. I was a lifeguard and all that stuff, but that was as close as I've ever got to dealing with human life that way. And we got that nice, kind of drop that down in here a little bit. See, now you see where those browns and stuff come in, where you get those darker spots that were in the background. Kind of just making their appearance, but very lightly doing it. Got all these trees, got the stuff heading down that way. Now let's grab the 1/2-inch flat, get a little water on it. Payne's Gray. Hey, Sue. I'll tap that right in there. Go with that. Take the brown, kind of. All right, take care. Thanks for stopping in. We're gonna tap these in here. We'll change this in a second. Yep, I already knew that. That was going to be a difficult one to get there. Oh, really? Thank you. And we'll tap that right there. Tap that right there. Swing that one down in there. Just kind of toss it right in there in that little mountain. Get some darker green. We'll kind of just tap that darker green right in here. Bring that around like that. Maybe we'll put a tree right here. A couple of trees. Let's go ahead and grab the lighter green, maybe a little bit of the yellow. Let's get kind of a green color. There we go. Let's just kind of, let's go brighter. Because all the people around them are brighter. Let's just put that right in there like that. We'll even go even brighter. Throw a little yellow in it. Let's grab a little bit of the Payne's Gray. Let's kind of throw that in there. Could always just maybe toss one of these right in here. That type of deal, yeah. Maybe maybe do that little number there. We'll tap that right in there. Kind of just tap around. Stay that really dark color. I'll toss that down like that. A little gray in the top there. Oh, that's not good. Like so. We'll grab the dark brown. Swiping that. Right about here. Let's go with that green. Oh, let's grab the hooker's green, grab a little bit of the bright. Rinse that brush off. And tossing a few of these darks here. And some very bright green. Bright spot there. I might even go with a little white. I want to get that really propped out. Let's put that tree right there. It's alright. We know it's there. Blah, 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 blah. Trees, mountain, cabin, bushes. Wet paint. Can't play with it anymore. It's too wet right here. Yep. Looks like I'm done because my paint's a bit too wet to be. This is canvas. This isn't watercolor paper, so it's not like it's going to dry in like 2 seconds like I normally get to play with. That's the problem when I paint with canvas, is it takes a little bit longer to dry. So it could actually. Hi, John. Hi, John. What's going on, John? I think it's Jim, but that's okay. Hi, John. Apparently, Soba is dating John. So we have Soba and John. Cool. We can work with that. Go with that. Good morning now. So we just kind of toss this little dark, ratty little cabin thing. Take a tiny bit of that paint off there. Just a tiny bit. Maybe I just grab a little bit of brown on that. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Dark side. And door. Pathway. There. And apparently no chimney. Must be cold up there. Hi there, what's going on, sir? So, that's what I've got so far. Thank you. I had to do something reasonably quick. Just because I don't have a ton of time today. But we have the rock cliffs, we have the trees, we have a little cabin, we have well, my sunshine's kind of brown today. Nothing like using some yellow ochre and some raw sienna, some umber, a little bit of white, some primary yellow, just to kind of make it one of those days. Not quite, not quite sunny, but yet not dark and gloomy. And maybe that's a little bit of sunrise over there, sunset. Choice is up to you. Depends if you want your day to start or end. It's up. Always, always a choice when you're painting. What time of day you want it to be. Actually, what I was eating was a naproxen for the migraine I have. I was actually just had it under my tongue. Actually, wasn't chewing anything. Then I was taking a drink. So yeah, kind of working on the whole migraine thing again today. Number 4 for the weekend. The week is only Friday long. So 4 migraines in 1 week is something I'm not used to lately. I guess the medication they switched me to is not as good as the medication I was on. But you get a couple of smacks to your head and that's bound to happen. But there we have it. It's not signed. Of course it's not signed. Why would it be signed? Why would I sign something? You know how it is. Heaven forbid you put your name on anything. Okay, are we not going to write today? Do we not feel like writing? You just tell me. Go ahead. Yeah, it's actually crossing my eyes. Yeah, if I can get some red, I will. It's Artistro acrylic pen. It's actually acrylic paint. May not work until this one's dry, though. That'll work. Let's put him right Right there. Good enough. We'll draw it. We'll sign it before I clear it. It's there, and the bird's there, and it's just, you know, at least that way it's kind of got my name on it. Kind of. Well, not so much, but it works. I really need to shorten my signature, but I do like using the whole thing. But yeah, these are the pens they were sent to me by a friend. They are water-based acrylic paint markers. I like them very much. I have a humongous set of them, but I seem to like yellow, black, and red. Seem to be my go-to colors. I did sign blue lately, but only because of the colors I'm painting. But I was going through my markers the other day and discovered I have this green. So we might be breaking out that one pretty soon. Except it's kind of hard to do a red bird with a green marker. And people are like, oh, those are markers, that's cheating. Yeah, whatever. It's no different than dabbing your paintbrush into some paint. It just happens that the paint is inside the paintbrush. Saves some time. They make great branches and trees, and if you're doing really scary branches, the black ones make beautiful branches. Easier to deal with. Oh yeah, I've got pens. I've got red, blue, green, orange. I like pens. Those are gel pens. I love the gel pens. They're so fun to draw with. But I don't show any of that stuff because I paint acrylics. But you can see it's not super hard to do this with a, what was it, 2 brushes? 3? 3 brushes, couple of colors of paint, and just let your mind go. Don't stress over what you're doing. If you want a real flat cabin, then just slice it off and make a short cabin. If you want, could be a barn, could be anything you want it to be. Yeah. Well, the only thing about cabins is the shape. Gotta remember they all could be a camper. Just no trailer hitch on it. You can do anything you want. Personally, let's see, okay, this was made back in the 1800s. It's up there. It's kind of dilapidated, but it's structurally still there. So you bring up there with your camping gear and your tent. And you don't want to go in that, but you really do want to go in because you want to explore it, see if you can find any cool old stuff. You're not going to take it because, well, you just don't do that. You leave the old stuff where it belongs. And you notice this kind of goes this way and it's kind of dip here. So you want to put your tent up on the higher ground a little bit so the water doesn't get you. Location of this, probably not the best place in the world. Personally, I think I would have cleared something a little higher up, but they're probably trying to keep it out of the wind, and maybe the water's down here, maybe the stream is lower down. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Naj, I know I'm not right. See, that's how I paint. Get an idea in my head and a direction and just go. Sometimes I let what I'm painting decide what's going to end up on it. And like this one here, I had no preconceived idea what I was painting today. I knew the portrait because I'm drawing Naj's picture um, on paper first, so I get it dimensionally right, and then I'm gonna actually paint this way. And I haven't painted portrait direction in quite a long time. I like to paint landscape, um, so I'm gonna paint a few of them like this, just so I can kind of get back into that thinking of dimensionally. But I mean, there'd be a big cliff there, a big cliff there, mountains in the background, a tree coming up, and then the ground right here. So yeah, that her picture's gonna be interesting to do. We'll get it though. Just want to make sure it's right, and I feel good enough to get all the way through it. But I'm gonna head out. Thank you, everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'm sorry for all these short visits. I'm doing the best I can to try to get on every day at some time. Uh, my health is not the greatest right now. Not at all, actually. But it's just another day. We'll be. We'll do our best to be back tomorrow. Can't predict it, but I'll do the best I can. I will. Thank you. And Sonia's on later. Don't forget to check her out. I think Hillbilly should be on. No, it's not you. It's definitely not you. It's just a lot going on, I think. And, um, I've been fighting migraines for years since I got hurt. So, like 11 years. When they did the neck fusion, an injection, they kind of clipped my something when they gave me an injection in my spine. And I've had migraines ever since then. I actually got a major one when they did it, and I told them. They were like, "No, it's where no." And they hit something. They just, they're not gonna say it. But it is what it is. We'll just keep going. We'll create. We do this to keep the stress level down, and it did. Thank you, everybody. Yeah. Yep. I've had them off and on most of my life, but the last 11 years, I've gone through the Botox. I've gone through the, I don't know, 3 dozen different medications trying to get them to stop. It's affected my eyesight. It is what it is. But enjoy life. Gotta do something. And I smell something hot. So I'm gonna go find out what that is, and I will see you all again soon. Be well.